Hello, Leo. I'm your Empress Divine. You're watching the Empress Divine Channel. I channel energies directly from Source, targeted toward the divine feminine, okay? Leo, this is your Venus in Aries reading. Venus went into Aries on February 7th and will remain there until March 4th. And right in the thick of this transit, we have Mercury retrograde starting. I think it's February 17th that it begins. We are already in the pre-shadow phase. And Venus comes in and tries to add a little bit of love and a little bit of sweetness and tries to spruce things up aesthetically in this kind of disorderly, chaotic Aries zodiac energy. So we're going to see, what messages it is that you need to know. But I will let you know this, Leo. I think that the fire signs are going to have an easier Venus and Aries transit than most of the others. Because for the air and the water signs that I did, I'm just feeling a lot more ease. And I heard while I was meditating on the transit for the fire signs, butter, like smooth like butter. Like you move through it like butter. The cards were just, just purring while I was while I was shuffling them, and everything was going so smoothly. And I feel that that's the energy for fire signs. I don't know if it's just because Venus is in a fire sign or what, but this is what I'm getting here. So we're going to see. We are going to see. Leo, your goddess guidance is undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. And I feel like you've been loving on somebody. You know that good Leo love. I'm a Leo moon, and listen here. I know all about that good Leo love. I know all about it. Leo governs the 5th house on the natural zodiac wheel. And baby, that's like that's the house of, like, something that your baby, what you're birthing, your passion projects, and even your children, and how you love on a child. That's real love. That's the kind of love that Leo gives. That's undying love. So that's the first thing out on the table today for your Venus and Aries reading, and we're gonna keep pulling to see what the tarot has to say. But you have the Fool card. And with Venus in Aries, that means Venus is transiting your 9th house, Leo. I feel a spiritual, a very spiritual aspect here. That's that real love. Because that's all God is. That's all Source is, love. The highest level of love. I've heard it said amongst within the astrology community that the symbol for Leo is God's signature. How beautiful is that? I think it was, what's her name? Astrology, or something like that. She writes so beautifully. And I think it was one of her posts where it was said, and then it was shared a bunch of times, like thousands of times. And people were like, oh my God, the Leo sign is like the signature of God. And that just resonated with a lot of people, even those who are not, Leo dominant. That kind of love, that's godlike, that's godly, that's from Source, and that's what Leo can give. Now, everything has an equal opposite. Just as much love as, can be given is how much selfishness, how much hatred a Leo can dish out if you push them to that point. But we're not talking about that here, are we? We're talking about love. And Leo, this is very much so a present energy with your reading. It's like against your better judgment, against society's rules, against what your mama say, against what your sister say, against what your brother say, against what your daddy say. You're like, I'm gonna love this person. I'm gonna love me some him. That's the type of energy that I'm feeling here. It's like, all systems will go. I'm jumping out the window. I'm gonna love this person. Even when I see signs in the physical or in the 3D that I shouldn't love this person, I'm going to love this person. Because you know what? Love conquers all. And if there is a disconnect between the two of you at this time, that type of consistent love can bring it all right back. It can bring it all right back. I feel like it was a plan to come back all along. There was a plan to come back all along. Oh my God, these cards is just talking to me. Just that, you can talk all day. If a man do so and so and this and that and the other, I can't be with him. If a woman does blase, 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 I can't be with her. Or that's not my type, or I would never be with this type of person. But then you have this one individual that I'm feeling here who just breaks all of your rules, all of the standards that you say you have and that you do have with most other people. It's this one person who just breaks down all of your walls. And against, like I said, against better judgment, you are willing and have been willing to take a risk and love this person regardless of anything telling you not to, because deep in the pit of your belly, something tells you to love this person, and that's what you follow. That's your higher self talking to you. That's your higher self urging you to continue to align with that energy of love, because this person pulls the patience out of you. This person pulls the kindness out of you. This person pulls your ability to kind of suffer through things out of you, the long suffering out of you. Y'all see where I'm going with this? Your person makes you a whole Proverbs 31 woman. Okay? Like they just bring out a different side of you. There's a softness, there's an ease about you that in the way that you deal with this person, and that's that undying love. That's that pure love. That's that real love. That's the type of love you don't see a whole lot of these days. And that's what is pulled out of you in dealing with this person. I feel a very intimate connection with this reading, y'all, because I'm a Leo moon and I'm just kind of flooded with the emotion and with the love right now. Some people don't even want to acknowledge it. You would rather drink it away, or you would rather smoke it away, or shop it away, or gamble it away, or eat it away. Whatever your vice may be, you would rather do that to distract yourself. Some people would rather work it away. If you're going to be addicted to something, I enjoy those who are addicted to working. Because at least you get that stack up, you get that bread right. But I digress. For some of you, it's like you don't even want to acknowledge it, but you feel it deep inside you. And no matter how much you try to turn away from this person, you've probably tried to block them before, only to unblock them. You've probably deleted this person, only to add them right back. You have changed your phone number just to reach out to them and call them and let them know that you have a new number. It's just a lot of pump fakes that you tried to execute here, but it didn't go through, because deep down inside you just have this yearning and this pull to love this person. And that love, regardless of how rocky the situation may be sometimes, because you could be dealing with somebody who has an ego about him. You could be dealing with somebody who likes to play the field a little bit, or maybe just be a little bit wild, a little bit uncouth. We are talking about Venus rolling through Aries here. So it could be a type of man who just be all over the place. You know how young boys are, like boys in their pubescent age, when they just want to hump on anything and like little horny puppies. You could be dealing with, that type of energy in a person. But I feel like you see through that, or you see above that. You see deeper into a higher self that maybe they don't even know yet, Leo. But we have so many shifts happening. We have so many shifts happening, so much going on energetically in the earthly realm right now. And a lot of people are rising up. A lot of people are answering that higher call on their life. They're wanting more out of life. They want to be more. They want to do more. they see more and they want to go and try to attain those goals. And I feel like for a lot of you, Leo, that includes reuniting with a person. Now, mind you, Mercury retrograde is coming up, and a lot of times, like I said, they tell you don't do it. But against your better judgment, against the astrology community's better judgment about retrogrades, against what anyone tells you, is just like you want to just dive in and love that person with all your heart. And Leo, you're going to always go toward the love. And if they make you feel that 10 of Cups feeling, that emotional fulfillment, if they give you that feeling of just being full, emotionally, passionately, you're going to go toward it every time. Every time. And like I said, for those who haven't been in a consistent connection, like maybe y'all talk sometimes and then they go off and do their own little wild thing, and then y'all come back and get back together, and then, you know, they go to acting up again, whatever the case may be with you and this person. I feel like they always knew that eventually they would get it together. 2 of Coins, 7 of Swords. They just didn't want to let that on to you. They didn't want to let it on to you that eventually they did want to, you know, come together as one with you and make something solid with you, and maybe make you their home base. And of course they would want to do that because, I mean, you stand there through thick and thin, through all that this person, you know, maybe puts you through. And I don't like to romanticize struggle love. I don't feel like anyone has to go through anything first to prove their worth. But there are certain energies that are actually built for that. And the type of unconditional love that Leo gives is just like how I talked about Leo love being like the love between a parent and a child. Your children can try you up all day, but you're going to love their little dirty asses, ain't you? That's what I'm talking about. Like, there's certain energies that are just built for that undying love. And that's what's showing up here, that you just have that. And I think this person is just really coming to realization after realization of who you are to them. That type of maternal, but not in a, you know, trying to raise a man type of way. It's just the type of love that never goes away. That type of love. And they want to work on it. They want to work on this love. They want to work on, you know, just giving you back the type of love that you've given them. I feel like they're finally just getting to a place where they want to answer that call. It says the love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. Never think that when you genuinely give someone love that it goes out in vain. It's never in vain. I think you waited to see results of what you give this person for a long time. And I think how you've treated them and how you've been to them, the patience that you've given them, the kindness that you've given them, the love that you've shared with them is finally starting to really dawn on them. And they're starting to value you and see you for who you truly are. And they're wanting to like protect you and just keep you. And they don't want it to be any type of chance that someone else comes along, you know, and puts their iron in the fire, you know, and takes up their sword and tries to fight for you. They don't want to have to fight for you against anyone else. They don't want to do that because they've known over time. They've known for a long time, I feel. But something hit them recently. It's like something hit them recently. Something went on. Something happened. Some type of devastating news. Something, I don't know. Somebody told them something came along, whatever the case may be, and maybe they didn't have you around because maybe how they had treated you, maybe you just weren't around or you kind of distanced yourself, and they realized, I don't want to do life without, you know, Leo feminine there with me. I don't want to do life without it or without her, without him. Very interesting. 4 of Wands, Hangman, the Devil. There's while they were in this period of just kind of, you know, being off on their own and doing their own little thing or whatever, and whatever, you know, surprises or breakthroughs that they had that made them kind of think about maybe how much of a burden they've been to you, or made them think about how hard it is to be without you, without that nourishing, undying love around them. It just is sending them into a place of just being fearful that if they keep waiting to pursue you and give you what you want, someone else is going to step in and do what they won't do. Yeah, they are really looking at, you like, okay, I know for a fact that she's beautiful or he's beautiful. Gender doesn't really matter. I know that divine feminine is beautiful. I know that they are abundant. I know that anyone would die to have that type of love in their life, especially on this whole positive vibe and self-love wave that everybody is talking about now. Is like buzzwords now. But that type of vibe, it's in now. It's trendy. So they know for a fact that even though yours is genuine, you genuinely do love like that. It's just not for the social. They know that other people are want to get on that train too. They want to get on the abundant, loving train and have something real. They know other people are going to want that too. And they don't want to have to try to fight or compete with anyone else for you. So I'm just letting you know what's on their mind. I'm just letting you know what's on their mind. It will take a private reading for me to be able to tell you exactly what they're going to do about it. But I'm letting you know that that's the energy that they're feeling. Like, I know what's up with Leo. I know what type of love Leo has given me. And you know what type of love you've given them too. And they don't want to lose out on it. Okay? They do not want to lose out on it. So Leo, that has been your Venus and Aries reading. It's like your person just want to just do right. They want to level up. They want to grow up a little bit. They want to follow the lights. Come over to the light side. That's what's up. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can be a part of the gang that gets the first notifications when I drop a new video. I thank you so much for watching, Leo, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.